Dr. Adamo again. Less than 2 weeks to go in the class. A number of you are doing very well. Some of you are not keeping up. Remember, if this was an in-person class, you'd be in the classroom 3 hours a week. You'd have exams and you'd have written assignments and the TV report. So, there's really no excuse for not doing all this work and doing it when it's requested by the deadlines and things like that. You should be well into the research for the TV report. Go over the directions and the checklist. I have a checklist there. Go over it really carefully. Read what I post to your fellow students about suggestions when they post what shows they're doing. Post your questions to the water cooler. Watch the videos I've posted about doing a graph in Excel, because you have to have one original graph in this report for that will show the ratings either for one season or for each season the show has been on. So let's say, for example, your show's only been on for one season, then you take each week, the ratings for each week, and you make a graph out of it. If it's been on for a number of seasons, then you take the ratings for, let's say, the November sweeps or the May sweeps for each season that it's been on. And then you make a graph out of it, and then in your text, you refer to the graph and how it explains things, why they've kept the show on the air, why they canceled the show, things like that. This is really, really important. And remember, with the TV report, which is 30% of your grade, that this has to be original work. I check very carefully for plagiarism. Students have failed this class because of plagiarism. I have two very good links up. In fact, they're near the top of the web links page on writing. One, the Purdue OWL, and one, the Wisconsin Writing Center, that both have suggestions on how to avoid plagiarisms, how to paraphrase, how to cite, things like that. I always joke with students, if those resources were around when I was in college, I would be in a lot better shape, because there's lots of great information online for becoming a better writer. So make sure you're on top of things. This can be a fun assignment, the TV report, but it does take a very good amount of work. And it's due in less than 2 weeks. I gave you an extra day to get me the draft, so you have till Sunday night to get me the draft of the TV report. The draft should be, I would think, at least 4 to 6 pages. I hesitate to say the exact number, but I need something to respond to so that I can give you suggestions. The draft will only make your final paper better, but the draft is worth 10% of the final grade on this TV report. So if you don't do do a draft, the highest grade you could get is a high B, basically, for the TV report. So do the draft. Give me things that I can respond to. If it's just a page or two, you're only going to get a couple of points rather than the full 10 that are available in the, or 10% that's available in the grading for the draft. So if you have any questions, remember, post them to the water cooler, and don't procrastinate. Get on top of things, and I'm trying not to either, so I try to respond to your grades and your questions as soon as I can.